on a journey to the moon. As the sun rose over the small town of Willow Creek, a sense of excitement filled the air. Today was the day that best friends, Ava and Leo, were going to embark on the adventure of a lifetime, a journey to the moon. The two friends had always been fascinated by space and the wonders that lay beyond their small town. They spent countless hours gazing up at the night sky, dreaming of what it would be like to walk on the moon's surface. And now, thanks to a special invitation from the prestigious Space Academy, they were finally going to get the chance. Ava and Leo arrived at the Space Academy early in the morning, their hearts racing with anticipation. They were greeted by their instructor, a kind and wise astronaut named Commander Thompson. He welcomed them warmly and explained the plan for their journey. Today, you will be traveling to the moon on a state-of-the-art spacecraft called the Lunar Explorer, Commander Thompson said. The journey will take about 3 days. And during that time, you will learn all about the moon's history, geology, and even get to participate in a few moonwalks. Quote, Ava and Leo's eyes widened with excitement as they listened to Commander Thompson's instructions. They had always dreamed of being astronauts, and now they were actually going to get to experience it for themselves. As they boarded the Lunar Explorer, Ava and Leo couldn't help but feel a sense of awe at the sleek, silver spacecraft. It was enormous, with a massive fuel tank and a cockpit filled with rows of buttons, dials, and screens. Commander Thompson showed them to their seats, where they strapped themselves in and prepared for liftoff. The engines roared to life, and the spacecraft began to lift off the ground, soaring into the sky. As they left the Earth's atmosphere, Ava and Leo marveled at the stunning view of the curvature of the planet below. They watched in amazement as the stars twinkled to life, and the blackness of space stretched out before them. The first day of their journey passed quickly, with Ava and Leo learning all about the moon's history and geology. They studied the moon's craters, mountains, and even the mysterious dark side. They also got to try on their spacesuits, which made them feel like real astronauts. As the days went by, Ava and Leo grew more and more excited. They knew that soon they would be walking on the moon's surface, collecting samples, and conducting experiments. And on the third day, that moment finally arrived. The Lunar Explorer landed on the moon's surface with a gentle thud. Ava and Leo eagerly unbuckled their seatbelts and stood up, their hearts racing with excitement. They put on their spacesuits and stepped out of the spacecraft, onto the moon's surface. The first thing they noticed was the silence. There was no sound of wind, no rustling of leaves, no chirping of birds, just complete and utter silence. It was a strange but wonderful feeling. Ava and Leo looked around in awe, taking in the stunning view of the moon's barren landscape. They saw craters stretching out as far as the eye could see, and towering mountains rising up into the sky. As they walked across the moon's surface, Ava and Leo collected samples of rocks and soil, which they would later study back on Earth. They also conducted experiments, using special equipment to test the moon's gravity and atmospheric conditions. But the most amazing part of their journey was yet to come. As they walked further and further away from the spacecraft, Ava and Leo stumbled upon something incredible, a hidden cave deep in the moon's surface. The cave was filled with glittering crystals and strange, glowing rocks. Ava and Leo explored the cave, marveling at the beauty and wonder of the moon's hidden secrets. As they made their way back to the spacecraft, Ava and Leo couldn't help but feel grateful for the incredible journey they had been on. They had seen things that few people had ever seen before, and they had experienced the thrill of exploring the unknown. As they boarded the Lunar Explorer and prepared to return to Earth, Ava and Leo knew that their journey to the moon would be a memory they would cherish for the rest of their lives. And who knows, maybe one day they would return to the moon. to continue their exploration and discovery of its many wonders. The lunar explorer lifted off from the moon's surface, soaring back into the sky and leaving the moon behind. Ava and Leo watched as the moon grew smaller and smaller, until it was just a tiny dot in the distance. As they flew back to Earth, Ava and Leo couldn't help but feel a sense of pride and accomplishment. They had traveled to the moon, and they had seen things that most people could only dream of. And as they landed safely back on Earth, Ava and Leo knew that their journey to the moon would be a memory they would cherish for the rest of their lives. They had been to the moon, and they had experienced the thrill of exploration and discovery. From that day on, Ava and Leo knew that anything was possible, as long as they had the courage to dream big and reach for the stars. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe.